Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Mecca Media Morning Show. And I'm Miss Pursley. You already know. For the high room. Tell me something good.
What up, Purr?
Hey.
How you feeling?
You know I'm not complaining, man. Ain't nobody taking them.
Hey, man, can I be frank with you?
Be frank.
Because I'm usually be Hiram.
I'll be Bill.
I'll be frank. You have got to have the best looking eyebrows in the city. Look at that. You're working it.
These are mine, too. I pluck them myself.
You pluck them?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between plucking and arching?
Well, if you can pluck them into an arch, you don't have to arch your eyebrows just because you pluck them.
Okay.
You can pluck them into an arch. Like you can pluck them into
arching
an arch.
Eyebrows is not the technique, it's the end result.
It's the end result.
So how do you get your eyebrows arched?
You can pluck them, wax them. You can get the string thing done, whatever that's called.
Okay.
Laser them bad boys. I don't know. Shave them off and tattoo them.
Like that.
I pluck mine like this.
Well, all right.
Yes.
You didn't wake up like that.
I wake up like this, and that's why I pluck them. So that I can wake up like this.
Well, all right.
That's how plucking works. So.
That's how plucking works?
That's how plucking works.
All right.
You know? So moving on. So now let's give you the inspiration of the day.
How about this? The greatest gift you can give someone is your time.
Ooh. Hit it with that one more time.
The greatest gift you can give someone is your time.
That is facts. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. I could not agree with that statement into Moa. And this is why. Because, you know, I can loan you money, but I can make money back. I can get a good investment. I can hit the lotto. I can make money. I can let you borrow clothes. I can give you food. I can feed. All of that stuff I can get back. The one thing I cannot create or reproduce or duplicate or extend is time. So because we don't know how much time we actually have left in all of our little hourglasses, that means that if I dedicate any amount of time to you, that is a very valuable commodity and it should be appreciated and respected as such. And there you go. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay? So now that you know my thoughts on that, it is time to move on to the information of the day. And as you know, we get all of our news and information from the Reporter newspaper online. And so if you pull up your smartphones or semi-smartphones and go to www.thereporternewspaperonline.com, we are going to go to the front page. And on here, we're talking about trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Anyway, so there's going to be trick or treat. Like everybody's like, are we really passing out candy during COVID? I know. Whatever. Anyway, so there's trick or treat on Saturday, October the 31st, which is Halloween. Shouts out to all my Michael Myers fans. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So they're going to have 2 hours. So there's certain like rules and blah, blah, blah that they're putting out for everybody to know. So if you're going to participate, turn your porch light on so you can give out candy. I don't understand the logic. Okay? I don't know how 6 feet plus you putting the candy that you had in your house inside of my bucket to go home with my kids. I don't know. I don't know. It just.
You gonna would you let your kids go?
No.
During the pandemic, everybody gonna be
I was already checking candy anyway. Okay? Because there's certain candies kids really can't appreciate, so they really shouldn't have them. Second of all,
how you gonna have a mask over a mask?
Why are you putting candy? I don't know. Are we passing out Lysol? Can I instead of being the lady that gives out pencils and erasers, I'm gonna give out Purell and wipes. No candy for you. Okay, that's how that's working. Anyway, so it's from 5 to 7. It's actually on Halloween. Apparently, if anybody has the COVID, don't give out candy. Wipe off the candy wrappers with the sanitizing wipes. Listen, this is so much. Guess what? If you got if you have however many rooms you have in your house, set up your own little candy station and have the kids trick or treat inside the house and get random bits of candy and fill up their little buckets and call it a daggone day, because that sounds like. But if you want to participate, the information is available on the Reporter newspaper online.com. It's on the 31st. It's actually on Halloween.
Which makes sense to me.
I will be in my house watching Halloween, followed up by a nice first episode is, well, the first season, well, first movie, first Scream released so that we can pop our Jiffy Pop while we watch Drew Barrymore get murdered. Yay. Moving on. So now that you've been given the information of the day, it is time to move on to one of my favorite segments, and that is the Black Thought of the Day. Brother Hyro.
Well, you know, we're at the number 10 of the 10 Black Commandments. We finally made it.
We made it.
But don't despair. In the next 10 weeks, Miss Pursley and I.
Ooh, we made it. All right.
We're doing a Muslim paper. You ain't Christian.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know any Muslim praise songs.
It's called Fight the Power.
Dang it. Our church was Kojic. It's called Fight. I know that. Fight the Power. Hey. Okay.
How about this? We must today work as hard to integrate and be nonviolent with ourselves as we were yesterday to integrate and be nonviolent with others.
Ooh.
One more time. This happens. We need this right now. You see that one?
Again. On the one again. The one more again on the 10-10. That's all I'm saying. Listen, we must, all capital letters right there, pay attention. Today, work. Guys, do you get the serendipitousness of the situation here? This was printed in 1979. Let me continue. We must today work as hard to integrate and be nonviolent with ourselves. As we were yesterday, to integrate and be nonviolent with others. Can you holler at a player? Come on.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think about them 10 commandments, 10 Black commandments, and do you think that's something that we should be, as a community, be about?
So let me share the note. The 10 Black commandments were written by Gottfried Patterson. You know, I'm related to the Pattersons. Moving on, a graduate student of theology at Howard University. These principles for survival are based on his perception of Minister Farrakhan's first national address on the survival of the Black community. So again, this was Farrakhan. I know I'm saying that right. Wrong. First national address on the survival of the Black community. Bruh, do you know how long ago it was since everybody was calling him Farrakhan and didn't know that it was really Farrakhan? Huh? How about that? That's how long ago this address was made. 1970. Okay, listen, I digress. Whole point is, wait, what was the question? No, I'm playing. So this is so applicable. It's
super dope.
I feel two ways about it.
Okay.
I feel inspired and I feel saddened, slightly disappointed.
Why sad and disappointed?
Because all of these 10 commandments still apply in 1979. And I'm not going to be like, oh, well, Latoya, the 10 commandments in the Bible. No, these are things that we should have accomplished and we haven't. And I honestly can't say that like, oh, as a people, we can check off any of these things on our list, which is why we're going to go back over these 10 commandments, because I'm like, this supersedes religion.
Right. That's what they said it in the 90s?
It supersedes political, sectional, fraternal, and religious differences. I feel like these 10 commandments are honestly essential for our survival as melanated people.
Hey, man, can they order that for themselves?
Yes, you can.
I turned it inside out or something.
And so, 1 second while I educate myself.
Well, we know you can get it at the final call.
Well, you can get it from the final call, but there's got to be like a
retro number.
Yeah, right. Like I don't know. Honestly, volume 1 and number 1. That's just what it is. Right? Who?
Brother G Mac.
Brother G. Shouts out. He is always looking out. He's thorough. I like that. This whole okay. So I'm trying to see if there's a really quick. But this is what I will say. You see them brothers out, daggone it. You see them, and they always looking sharp. Suits, bow ties, and you see the women looking beautiful and covered. You know what I'm saying? You better find one and get at them. and they will give you the information necessary for you to get one. I'm sure that they would be happy to share. I would be completely surprised if somebody told you no from the nation. That's just a fact. You want some knowledge and information, they will be happy to imbue all of that with it. There you go. So now that you've gotten your inspiration of the day, which I think was amazing, it's time to move on to the Black business of the day, which is Nephew's, home of the Nephew Burger and the Shrimp Po' Boy. They do deliver. It says good food. I feel like that's a false advertisement. The food's delicious. Okay, it's great food. It's like an under advertisement there. Good food. I like the humility though. You know, but listen, I haven't had one thing that wasn't delicious from there. Freaking delicious. So moving on. Anyways, they only got a $5 delivery fee, but they cater. So make sure you're hitting them up there at 1675 and a half Diagonal Road in Akron. That's across the street from the House of the Lord and next door to the Carriage House. I'm sure y'all know about it. But make sure y'all hitting up Nephew's and go check out some of their food. Tell them you want a sampler. I'm sure they'll create something for you.
That's what they do. They definitely do.
That's exactly what they do.
They definitely. There's a real chef in here.
We are a creative people.
There's a real chef.
Yes. And there's flavors in their food. Everything is not like, doesn't taste like Morton's. That ain't nice, but it's true. Anyways, so now that you've been given the Black business of the day, you've been inspired. You know where to go spend your Black dollars. If you need somewhere else to come and spend them, make sure you are supporting the melanated media movement here at the Mecca Media Morning Show by sending your cash at Montees to $Mecca Media. Or $, oh wait, no, not my hashtag. Look at that. Anyway.
If you wanted to come to me,
if you wanted to, yeah, if you're like, this is because Miss Pursley keeps begging for money, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Moving on. So I want to thank you all for waking up with me, Miss Pursley, and Brother Hiram in the Mecca Media Morning Show. If nothing else, stay up, stay Black. Peace out.